The story is set in Australia in 2009. It follows a 16-year-old girl named Jessica Watson who decides to sail around the world alone to fulfill her childhood dream of becoming the youngest woman ever to do so. Her journey is funded by supportive sponsors. Before she sets off, one of her coaches, Ben, gives her his lucky pocket knife, hoping it will help her return home safely. When Jessica starts her journey, two officials from the World Record Organization record her starting point, waiting to see her dream come true. On the first day, everything goes smoothly without any problems, and Jessica feels at ease. On the third day, Jessica contacts her family to let them know she is safe and currently sailing across the Pacific Ocean. Hearing this news, Ben, who is staying at Jessica's house to track her journey and ensure her safety, feels relieved. While Jessica is talking to her father, Roger, her mother, Julie, takes the phone from him because she misses her daughter so much.
Hi, I'm Jess. Welcome to my video log.
To stay connected and avoid feeling lonely, Jessica starts a vlog where she shares updates about her voyage. In her vlog, she explains that to officially sail around the world, she must cross all the key lines and round the 4 Great Capes. From Sydney, she plans to head northeast across the equator, then sail south to round Cape Horn at the tip of Chile, cross the Atlantic Ocean to the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa, and finally cross the Indian Ocean to Cape Leeuwin in Western Australia and Southeast Cape in Tasmania. One night, Jessica calls Ben and asks him what he used to do when he felt lonely at sea. Ben tells her he would sing, because out there in the middle of nowhere, there's nothing else to do but sing to lift your spirits. On the 12th day, Jessica reaches the Pacific Ocean near Fiji and is amazed by the stunning view, which brings her a lot of joy.
Who is now attracting national attention.
The next morning, she notices a red sky, a sign that a storm is coming. Realizing the danger, Jessica quickly calls Ben to inform him. Ben advises her to ride out the storm by using an anchor to keep her ship steady.
I think it's the best option, Jess.
Okay.
Not long after the call, the storm hits. Jessica prepares herself, then struggles outside to lower the sails. While lowering the sails, she almost gets thrown off the ship, but manages to hold on and crawl toward the anchor. When she reaches it, she quickly releases the anchor into the sea. Afterward, she returns inside the ship, which is being violently tossed by the storm, and eventually, she passes out. In the morning, Jessica, who is unconscious, wakes up and immediately contacts her family. She apologizes for not updating them the night before because she passed out. Hearing this, her parents become worried, but Jessica reassures them by saying that she is fine. Ben also advises Jessica that if another storm comes, she must tie herself to her bed so she won't be thrown around like the night before. On day 50, a reporter named Craig asks Ben about Jessica's condition after facing her first storm. Ben does not answer a single word. Shortly after, Jessica's sister, Emily, and her younger sibling, Hannah, arrive and show Craig a link to Jessica's vlog so that Craig and other reporters will stop asking them. Craig then watches Jessica's vlog, which is live at the time, and there he learns that Jessica successfully gets through her first storm. On day 72, while still in the Pacific Ocean, Jessica hears from Emily that she has been accepted into the University of Sydney. This makes Jessica very happy. Emily also tells her that their younger brother, Tom, now has a girlfriend. Hearing this, Tom, who is there, feels embarrassed and tries to grab the phone from Emily. When Christmas arrives, Jessica celebrates Christmas with her family over the phone. Ben is also at Jessica's house, and after cheering her up for a while, Tom informs the family, and Ben says goodbye to Jessica.
Hope you're hungry.
Right.
On day 82, Jessica arrives at Cape Horn and sails past it very quickly. Ben and her siblings, who are tracking her, feel happy. In the afternoon, Jessica speaks on her vlog that she has just passed her Mount Everest of the sea, Cape Horn, and feels very happy because her voyage is going smoothly. Her father, who is watching, feels happy and touched. On day 113, when she reaches the South Atlantic Ocean, Jessica's boat stops because there is neither wind nor waves, making Jessica feel hopeless. So hopeless, Jessica does not want to contact Ben or her family. Even when her mother calls, Jessica does not answer, which makes her mother worry. Finally, on day 117, Jessica contacts Ben and explains that she feels hopeless because her ship is not moving at all. Upon hearing this, Ben, who is concerned, becomes angry because no matter what happens, Jessica should always contact them. Jessica, feeling hopeless, refuses to accept Ben's advice, making Ben disappointed and leave Jessica's house.
Jess?
Knowing that Ben is disappointed and left, Jessica speaks on her vlog, crying that her ship has not moved for several days because there is no wind or waves. Now she feels even sadder because Ben, who has always guided her, has left because he is disappointed in her. On day 119, that night, her mother contacts Jessica, and this time Jessica answers the call. Her mother advises Jessica and encourages her not to feel hopeless because she will always pray for her from home. After talking with her mother, Jessica's spirit returns. She begins to clean her dishes, which have not been washed for several days. The next day, Jessica shares on her vlog that for the past few days, she almost feels hopeless. But after receiving advice from her mother, she is now motivated again and patient in facing this tough challenge. Craig, Ben, and her family, who are watching her vlog, feel moved by Jessica's strength.
I'm Jessica Watson. I'm tough and I'm struggling.
That night, Jessica goes outside to see the stars scattered across the sky. After being outside, she feels a gust of wind and immediately sets up another sail on her ship. At this moment, Jessica feels truly happy because her ship can sail again. On day 186, Jessica reaches the Southern Ocean and immediately contacts her father to ask about Ben's condition. Her father replies that Ben is fine. Although Ben is not actually disappointed in Jessica, after leaving her house, he continues to monitor her location from his own ship. Hearing this, Jessica feels happy and quickly repairs the cracked part of her ship using the method Ben once taught her. On day 197, Jessica, still crossing the Southern Ocean, contacts her family. Tom answers the phone, and Emily, who happens to be at home, takes over. Emily tells her that a photo of Jessica circling Cape Horn has been spread in the newspaper and around the world, and many people are now supporting her. While they are chatting, Jessica suddenly notices on her monitor that a big storm is coming from Antarctica the next day. Jessica immediately asks Emily to give the phone to her mother. When talking to her mother, Jessica is advised to dock at the nearest harbor, but Jessica firmly refuses.
Why are you doing this to me?
Emily then suggests Jessica check the comments on her vlog. After doing so, Jessica finds that many people are inspired by her, which makes her feel even more confident to face the storm.
You're stronger than anyone I know. You are such an inspiration to these kids. We love you, Jessica!
Meanwhile, Ben learns about the big storm coming and decides to return to Jessica's house, which makes her father happy. After deciding how to face the storm, Jessica contacts Ben and her family. She tells them that she will face it by following the storm without using the anchor. Ben and his parents strongly oppose this decision because the risk is very high and could even cost her life. However, Jessica insists on her decision, and eventually they agree.
I trust that you know what's best.
We'll support whatever decision you make.
As long as you understand the consequences.
At the same time, Craig and reporters from around the world gather to wait for Jessica's decision on whether she will dock or continue her voyage. Hannah then informs Craig and the other reporters that Jessica has chosen to continue her voyage and face the big storm. The next day, on day 198, when Jessica arrives at the coast of Tasmania, the big storm hits her ship. She immediately lowers her sail and ties herself to her bed. Outside, the storm keeps tossing the ship around. Jessica even vomits due to the storm's shaking. On day 201, the storm still does not stop. Jessica discovers that part of her ship is leaking and quickly contacts Ben and her family to calm herself. While they are talking, Ben notices a 21-meter wave ahead of Jessica's ship, ready to strike. Ben wants to warn Jessica, but the network disconnects.
What's impossible? What's impossible?
Jessica, who sees the huge wave in front of her, is shocked when the wave hits her ship, causing it to capsize and sink. After the storm passes, the family and Ben are very worried because Jessica hasn't contacted them, and the phone network is still down. They feel sad and anxious, worried that Jessica might not be safe.
No!
Yes, no!
After several hours, Jessica's ship resurfaces. She immediately contacts her family to tell them that she is safe from the big storm. Her family feels very happy and grateful.
She made it through the storms and is on her way home.
The news is soon spread worldwide, making people admire Jessica's success. During her journey home, Jessica is soaked in rain, but she enjoys it with great joy. On day 210, Jessica is almost at the Sydney Harbour, Australia. There, she is greeted by Ben, who is about to return to his country since his task of guiding Jessica is over. At the harbor, her family and more than 80,000 people are already waiting for her arrival. When Jessica reaches the finish line of her voyage, she is greeted with loud applause and cheers. Her success is recorded by 2 world record officials. After docking, Jessica immediately hugs her parents and siblings with great happiness. Then, an Australian minister announces that Jessica is considered a hero for breaking the world record as the youngest person to sail around the world alone. However, Jessica says that she doesn't feel proud to be considered a hero. For her, she is just an ordinary girl who believes in her dreams. She reminds people to always strive and believe in their dreams.
But my head told me no.
In 2011, Jessica is named the youngest hero of Australia for her achievement of sailing around the world alone for 210 days.